For the third night in a row, protesters march outside of the Wyandotte County Courthouse demanding change after 3-year-old Olivia Jansen's death. Olivia's father, Howard Jansen, and his girlfriend, Jacqueline Kirkpatrick, are facing several charges in the girl's death, including first-degree murder. KCTV5's Emily Rittman talked with protesters who say more could have been done to protect Olivia.
When Olivia was first reported missing, her family members told us they tried to save her by reporting their concerns about abuse to authorities. We now know just how many times police were called to the home where Olivia was living in before her death. Tonight, children held signs up during the protest that said DCF failed her. Some of the kids are close to Olivia's age. She was just 3 years old when she was killed. Those who knew Olivia say when she was staying with her grandparents and mother, she was a healthy, happy child.
She's so full of life. Those eyes, those cheeks just lit up.
They say her joy disappeared while living off Ottawa Street with her dad and his girlfriend while her mother was incarcerated. Relatives say her dad and his girlfriend refused to let them see Olivia.
And what 3-year-old loses their smile and their shine? Like, that has to be some torture that child was enduring.
Since January 2017, someone called police to the home on Ottawa Street 21 times. Family members say Olivia lived in the home for about 6 months. Since February of this year until Olivia's death, police were called 5 times for a suicide investigation, report of juvenile abuse, to assist fire and EMTs, an animal complaint, and to check the welfare of someone inside the home.
This was a situation where people had physically seen bruises on this little girl. We want Dupree to enforce the death penalty. They deserve it.
A large memorial sits near the woods where Olivia was found. Several witnesses say they saw Olivia's dad and girlfriend back a vehicle up to the home on Ottawa hours before her body was discovered.
So 7 o'clock in the morning when you see a vehicle back all the way up to a gate that's never opened in 6 years and open, something was weird.
Protesters say they also want changes made at the Kansas Department for Children and Families to more thoroughly investigate reports of suspected child abuse.
People said something. Nobody did anything.
Nobody did nothing.
So can your wife be held accountable, Dupree? I mean, if we're going to do this, let's do it. Let's hold everybody accountable that failed her, because the system failed that little girl.
Wyandotte County District Attorney Mark Dupree is married to Chanel Dupree, who is listed as the Kansas Department for Children and Families Family Services Kansas City Regional Director. Protesters plan to protest tomorrow and Thursday before Olivia's funeral on Friday. Reporting from KCK, Emily Rittman, KCTV5 News.
In a statement, the Secretary for the Kansas Department of Children and Families told us, quote, "The Kansas City community should know that DCF has a comprehensive process for review of critical incidents in order to quickly identify any agency or contractor policy or procedural issue that needs to be addressed. We are currently working alongside law enforcement, and in accordance with state statute, my agency will provide further information specific to the case."